tenants, unsurprisingly, feeling absolutely hopeless and stuck in homes barely habitable. And tonight, residents at Kensal House, a block of flats near Grenfell, have decided they're going to do something about it. They're planning to take the Kensington and Chelsea Borough Council to court for neglect over the leaks and mould in their properties. Carolyn Sim went to meet them.
In every corner of this bedroom, there's mould. The tenant who lives here sleeps right next to it. She didn't want to appear on camera, but wanted people to see this. In another flat, leaky windows are the problem. Every time it rains, water gushes in and black mould grows.
Do you worry every time it rains heavily?
Yeah, of course I worry about it, because it's wet everything, outside and floor, everything.
For years, people living in Kensal House have complained about their living conditions. The theatre group Spid rents the basement of the building. They're so fed up with the lack of maintenance, they're having to use their own funds to put things right. Now, together with tenants, they're threatening the council with legal action.
We brought in this money to build this community space that they've neglected up to standard, and they couldn't even fix the leaks by August 21 when they promised. We waited and waited and waited, and in the end we had to start in June 22.
We're fighting so hard to restore it and bring it back to its former glory, and also to help residents have a home that actually is worth living in instead of just existing in.
Spid has spent the past 2 years making a documentary about flooding in their theatre and the state of the neighbouring flats above.
It's an old building, a listed building, with pipes embedded in the concrete, which means finding those leaks, identifying them and repairing them is tricky, and we can't do a full-scale replacement, but we are doing everything we can, and we take it really seriously.
Are you doing it quick enough, though?
It's a really good question, and that's exactly the conversation we promised to go back to the Residents' Association to have, to explore how we could bring forward the window works and do everything that we can to get the pipes in as good a shape as we can.
Tomorrow, solicitors will send a letter to the council outlining the tenants' demands for repairs and compensation. They're asking for a swift response. Carolyn Sim, ITV News, Kensington.